All righty. So thank you guys for being here tonight. Our first launch of Activating Hope Zoom series. I'm Jen at abcsoulplay.com, and we are launching on the 26th of January 2026. And I hope that we'll have a nice series of this going forward. Make sure my cursor's out of the way. So we did some saging to clear our space. We're going to kind of focus on grounding. We're going to call in all of our protecting, guiding spirits, and we're going to open up to the message of courage today for activating hope inside so that we can activate it outside for our community. That's our purpose. So activating hope as within, so without. And that's what we're going to create in our little space. So thanks for being here. The card I pulled for us for this Monday is Aspen Spirit, Courage, and it's the number 3. And so I'll read the book and try to keep this steady for you. If the Aspen Spirit card has shown up in your life today, it brings a message of courage, protection, community, and the ability to face and overcome obstacles in life. Know that you are protected and you are safe. You are ready to step forward with courage and grace, no matter what seems to be blocking your way. The Aspen's network of roots is a sign that you should be open to support from others. Combine your effort with like-minded individuals. You don't need to do it all alone. This may be a good time to bond with people over a creative project or community endeavor. In Celtic tradition, the aspen was associated with community, endurance, and protection. The Celts chose the wood of the aspen tree to make their battle shields, to protect them from spiritual as well as physical harm. It sheltered the soul from its deepest fears. Aspen was thought to be the teacher of fearlessness and carried a message of strength in facing the unknown. The spirit of the aspen says, the energy of your inner spiritual warrior is ready to step forward to face any challenges or blockages in life. Be willing to accept help. Be fearless. And I couldn't believe how appropriate this was
Really,
for our launch. I was
absolutely.
just blown away. So, and the number 3 is my number. And then this is just so perfect for us. So, well, just I think take a moment to sit with that. And then I would love to hear ideas we can take forward this week for activating hope. Like that's our mantra with this format is just activating hope in our hearts. And then how do we do that for our communities? Just super positive and courageous. And I showed Carol this, but I have my Wonder Woman mug today. So just gonna start out powerful.
My favorite growing up.
Yeah.
Rainbow Bright and Wonder Woman.
Be right back.
Nice. Awesome. So you can raise a hand just to kind of if anybody wants to speak on that message.
I want to say something about sorry, were you done?
Yep.
Okay. I would like to say something about when we were grounding and getting ready. And I lit my unity candle and I was just sitting here and just waves of love and blessing, like we are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed, started coming through. And then when you started reading Courage and talking about community, and it's the number three, tonight Lily called and offered us her 3 bedroom for only $500 more a month. And it's huge. And
What?
it's right around the corner, and it's a 3 bedroom. And
Wow.
there's three of us, and Kaya and Jane and I are
Wow.
probably going to move into it in a couple of months. And that's about community and support. And I'm just like flabbergasted at the things that happen, even when we might feel super dark.
Hmm.
This weekend was dark for me, and I allowed myself to be in that, you know, but I feel, even before she called, I feel so much better today. And I was able to get out and do what I needed to do. And the yarn for my BFF ever, over 40 years friend, for her birthday, which is March 6th, that all came in today, which I got on massive sale. And so I have all this box full of yarn to make this blanket, which is, uh, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine with that crazy looking cat, because that is her like thing right now, is it's fine. I'm fine. No, everything's fine. That's her thing right now. She's talking about. And so I'm making that, and it came today. And I've got like my truth loves, because it's about community. It's about support. It's about being there for each other in whatever way we can. It's also a creative thing, right? And Lily also asked me to come over and teach her to crochet before she leaves in April.
Oh,
So I thought that was pretty cool. That's another like creative community support type thing. And tomorrow I get to go teach the littles at Kids Corner. I'm doing music at my granddaughter's preschool,
awesome.
and it's every 2 weeks. So I'm getting to go do that. And, supporting our children
Hmm.
is my thing. It's my thing. We all have our things, right?
Yeah.
And that's my thing.
And
Like,
I think these are the things that are massively important,
mhm,
right? Those are the things that
mhm.
creating the future of creativity and the arts and hope and yeah. So that's positive activation of a hopeful future. That's wonderful. And to have those good things come in, that's incredible about the house. That's
Yeah, right. And if I would have this weekend, when I was in that, when I was allowing myself to be in that, um, my feelings thing, you got to feel it. And so I was really in my feels. And if I had to go like teach, like I didn't teach on Saturday, I just couldn't. I canceled my classes.
mm,
And I was like, no, I can't today, and now I'm like so happy that I'm going out tomorrow to do that, and that I can take that courageous step forward now, because I allowed myself that pause,
yeah.
you know. Yeah.
Yep.
And it'll be so much better.
You'll have more
Mhm.
space. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Good. Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's good.
Thank you.
Good things.
I'm excited.
Good. Who else would like to share?
Well, I had a couple of things. One, I was really, really proud of my daughter. Um, she's collaborating with her friend that she's writing a book with. They do videos on YouTube. And she contacted a therapist that works with children because they want to do a video to help explain what's going on to kids
Mm.
in a way that doesn't frighten them, um, something that maybe a parent could use to show to the child, because she has a friend in Hamilton that has a daughter that was getting a lot of really bad information and scary stuff at school.
Mm.
And there was no resource for her. So they're going to try and talk with this therapist, on how to approach that subject.
Yeah.
The the other thing that happened with me was I found it really difficult to be creative. I felt with everything going on, it was kind of like frivolous and
Mm.
unnecessary to make my spirit dolls and my gnomes, And my husband said, "No, remember during COVID, people needed that silliness, that break away from
Whimsy.
reality."
Whimsy.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But I went through a couple days where I was just like, well, this is just dumb. I could be doing something else with my time,
Mm.
and the creative part of me was just dead.
Mhm.
And today I made about 6 spirit dolls. So I felt better after doing that. But
Mhm.
it's hard. It's hard when you're artistic to feel like it's something necessary, but I think it really is. Like the workshop we're going to do on Saturday, make art, not war. Um, it is good for our soul. So,
Yes.
I would be
yeah,
coming to that workshop because I think it's so needed. Linda, I think that's exactly right. I think
yeah,
it's exactly right. Gosh, I don't know if you guys know about the astrology of right now, but that's what's needed. You know,
yeah.
that's what
I mean, you
art.
have to just hold on to the beauty of the arts and the beauty of the world right now. Not let all of this shit get you down.
Mhm.
you know, um, it's
Mhm.
been a really emotional weekend.
Yeah.
And it's okay if you're down for a minute. I tend to beat myself up. Like I canceled plans. I canceled my entire weekend, and
Yeah.
I felt so much better after I did a pretty intensive sound meditation where I wasn't making sound, but I immersed myself in sound last night because I make sound. That's what I do, even if I'm like humming or whatever. And I haven't been feeling inspired to do that. But last night I just put on my favorite like binaural beats and brown and green noise and just let myself completely feel safe to let it go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I woke up this morning feeling so much better.
That's wonderful. Yeah, the tools of how do we help the emotions move through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cassie, what did you have to share?
What was on my mind is very, very in line with what you all are talking about. It kind of piggybacks off of it, honestly. I just keep hearing this week, well, I should say, over the last week, that I need to find the joy in things and that I need to share that with people. And so every moment for connection that I've had at work, I've just grabbed onto that and tried to share that with people. I I've made a lot of people's day better by doing that, and in return it has made, like, it's filled up my cup. It's
Mhm.
given me hope and courage.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
I love your cardi, by the way. Did you make that?
No, my one of my good friends made it for me for Christmas. It's so cute. She did
I love it. I love it. I
cozy.
love it.
It's
That's going to be
beautiful.
another project soon. I haven't made one yet, but I'm going to.
Thank you.
How about you, Carol?
Um, yeah, I wouldn't know where to begin. There's so much. But yeah, basically along the same lines as everybody else. I feel blessed amongst the chaos.
Mhm.
And I meditate every day, sometimes a couple times a day, 2, 3 times a day, sometimes. Not for like long periods of time, but just
Mhm.
do that and just try to keep that connection going. I've been doing more channel writing, and it's a little lengthy, so I don't know if you want me to share that or not. Um,
Is there a
but
piece of it that is kind of apropos to the courage or the activating hope?
Yeah, the whole thing is that pretty much.
The whole thing.
But let me just start it and just stop me if it gets too long. But
Oh,
just to warn you, my guides are funny.
okay.
Funny, haha. I mean okay, so I happened to be at Jamie and Ralph's house and cat sitting while they were on the coast of Oregon with the dog. And I had my dog with me, but they come into me lots of times yawning. If I yawn like several times in a row, I know, oh, they're knocking at my door. So that's what happened. There was a lot of yawn. And this was on the 12th of January. Um, Incoming news flash. All is being prepared for a most auspicious creation event, which you all, and this is for everybody. When it says you, it's not just for me. They told me specifically to share this, and this you means everybody. For a most auspicious creation event, which you all as a collective of love have manifested with your thoughts, actions, and good deeds. This is monumental and will continue unfolding throughout 2026, but especially within the next few months. Rejoice, 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 as you have achieved exactly what you meant to over these past years, past hundreds of years, past thousands of years. There is cause for great celebration and rejoicing. Um, and we celebrate you, all of you, for your courage.
Wow.
Um, your participation. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. Yep. For
Yep.
your courage, your participation, your honoring of your path and purpose through thick and thin, your steadfastness along the way, regardless of the various outcomes. We celebrate our coming together once again after watching and waiting so very long. We celebrate and honor your success in achieving above and beyond your initial goals. Words can hardly fully express the meaning of what you all have accomplished recently in such a short period of time. You have risen to heights before unknown. I'm going to skip over some stuff. With this event comes a cascade of more events, like got in my mind like a domino effect, all heralding the changing times and the dissolving of the old to make way for the new, an improved state of mind, state of earth, state of the universe. Yes, universe. We sing, we sing one song, we sing a song of love and light and joy. It is a song not of words, but of feelings, of sounds, of laughter, of love made tuneful, of sunshine, of ease, of freedom, of magnificence, of relief, of everlasting joy, in a symphony of wonderment to which every being contributes. And this song pulses and radiates out like a wave through every corner of the universe and beyond to infinity, changing the beingness of all forever and ever and ever and ever. And it kind of fades off ever, 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 ever.
Like the highwaymen women song. I'll be back again and again and
And
again
again,
and
and
again.
again.
Nice. Thank you so
So,
much for sharing. That's so appropriate and right on with our
yeah,
thing. That's a lovely message. Thank you.
Yeah,
you're
that
welcome.
felt very much like confirmation.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, joy. Yes.
Mhm. That's been my I have a 4.5 year old granddaughter. She's gonna be 5 April 8th. And that's been her favorite word lately.
Yeah.
Joy. Joy. Can we have joy? Let's have some joy. Joy, joy, joy. That's just her favorite thing. That's what she wanted for Christmas. It was in her letter to Santa. Um,
Wow.
it's been her thing lately is
Aw,
joy.
Yeah.
So I think that's super sweet. And
nice.
it's a word that keeps popping up.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wow. Any closing thoughts? I wanted to keep them short and sweet so that we, want to do them but not feel too stretched. Um, any closing thoughts on activating hope for the week? I think we're doing it. Sounds like we're all doing it.
Well, we've got the 5 points of the pentacle. We've got the 5 elements here, and we are all doing wonderful things together and apart. And I think that it's just beautiful.
Well,
Just beautiful. And here come my tears. They're holy water. Okay. So
hopefully being in this space and witnessing that for each other, it's like it feels like we're not doing anything, but we are. I think this is
Oh,
the most
sure.
important work. And so we can witness that for each other and be like, it is a big deal to walk into work and just focus on giving joy.
joy.
Yeah.
It's huge to be creative and to be honoring the elements. You know, it's huge to be creative with our hands and our hearts and to be in those spaces. I same thing, struggling, meditating, releasing, moving things through.
Yeah.
I did a candle and crystal bubble bath, which I usually don't set everything up and do the whole thing because it's work. But I made myself set up all the candles and all the crystals and took a bubble bath and turned on the music. And I felt like a different person after, like I needed it so bad. And so sometimes I don't do the work to kind of get that space set up, but it helped so much to help move those energies through that I felt like I could function and then be creative and hopeful and um come up with solutions. So it is good doing those things, even taking a quiet moment. And so I just appreciate all of you doing that work. So as within, so without, and we're gonna create a new world, a better place.
I think that's where the courage is too. I mean, by choosing to share the joy, by choosing to be creative, by choosing to feel the hard things too. That's where the courage is.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that because
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
does take courage to let it acknowledge it and let it move through and not let it stick in your body.
Mhm.
And sometimes we feel guilty for that, right? There's also that kind of like, well, if I don't, but we're not supposed to hold it.
Nope.
And we're supposed to create new energies, the energies that we need to have in the world. And so, yeah, witnessing, releasing, and then creating. And you're all doing it. So thank you.
And sharing.
This is really
Yeah.
lovely. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Linda, like, I am so grateful to your daughter for what she is doing for our kids because I'm telling you, that is one of the things I've been feeling like
Yeah.
so much, the kids. And
Yeah. She
I'm
called
so
me the other
grateful.
day and said, Can can I just come over and play with the dogs? Because she was so overwhelmed. She's so sensitive.
Yeah.
And that's when she told me about what she was doing. But she just had to get over here. We have a new puppy. And she said, I just need to be surrounded by dogs and kisses. And that was her way of dealing with it. But
Mhm.
one thing I saw today that really gave me hope was people in Minneapolis are taking strangers into their homes to keep them safe.
Mhm.
To me, to me, that was just really beautiful because we don't do that anymore in our societies. We don't care for for strangers. So that made me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah.
I went across the bridge over by me yesterday, I was in tears because it was people with signs. The whole bridge was just packed solid with people holding signs and just, political stuff, which I won't get into. But I mean, it was just community coming together. And
Yeah.
I'm tooting my horn and tears are running down my face. And it's like, wow. you know,
And that was
we
the river bridge, right? In Missoula.
yes,
Just
yeah,
okay. So I keep seeing a river. I
yeah,
keep like visually seeing a river, the river,
yeah,
and it just keeps flowing and it just keeps flowing.
yeah,
That song, Don't Give Up, uh, um, Peter Gabriel, that, listen to it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like that river is flowing,
yeah,
and it's like it is. And we are there holding each other's hands and we
yeah,
are, we don't have to make it to the other side. What we need to do is continue in that river, and there will be waves. You know what I mean? There will be obstacles, but we're there for each other. And like I do keep seeing the river, and I feel like we are in such a time this cycle. Like this year, everything is changing so much that next year is going to look very different.
oh, big time.
Yeah.
I just keep seeing when you said that, I was got all goosebumps, and it was like the river of hope.
Yeah.
All the little things we're doing will create
Yeah,
Mhm.
a river of hope.
yeah.
Every little bit helps.
I love that I get to go out and walk along the river every day.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
it's amazing. It's just so cleansing and
Yeah.
something to rejoice about. Oh,
Trees, rocks,
and
and water. I love my rivers.
yeah.
Yay.
Several years ago, I did a sign, and I'm looking at it right now. I just was kind of losing hope, so I just wrote the word hopeful with an exclamation point. I found a feather that day. I taped a feather to it, and I've got a little clay angel under it too. But it's nice to have that reminder every day to remain hopeful.
Yes. I love that. That is a wonderful way to close out this. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Thank you for all for sharing. And this helps uplift me so much. Like this is wonderful. When you're told to kind of do something, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
what's it gonna be? But this is incredible. So hopefully that helps us create more for each other and feel heard and seen, and that we're all doing our little things and it's adding up to a nice big group.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
yeah. So thank you guys all
Thank
for
you.
being with me tonight and
Thank
for
you,
your
Jenny.
contribution and for everything you're doing to activate hope as we move forward. We do it
Yeah.
together. Thank you guys. Love you. Okay.
Love
I'm gonna
you
stop the
too.
recording, and then anyone who wants to stay can. Let me see here. I gotta see it. I don't have my glasses on.